So let's talk space tapes.
Oh God.
So what sparked doing an online video contest? Obviously, this is COVID times, but
Yeah, it was COVID and we couldn't do yard sale. That's what sparked it. We wanted to do something. We were bored as fuck. It was COVID. We couldn't do anything. Everything's locked down, and we still wanted to like make our impact. You know what I mean? And I'm not sure exactly where it came from, but it just happened organically, and that's why it was so good.
So we got a Patreon question from Garrett Cortez. And I know you and I have talked about this a couple times, and I'm sure you've mentioned it before, but how big it truly got. He's
so stupid.
He's asking, when you thought it up and started spitballing the idea around, did you ever think it would reach the level that it did?
No, absolutely not. And thanks for the question, Garrett. Big shout out. Definitely. He shot one of my first articles in Alliance at Trophy Lakes. And I love those. I still love those photos that we got with Garrett. So big shout out. He's such a legend in the game, dude, for photography. So Space Tapes just happened. It was COVID, and it was a perfect storm for sure because everyone's stuck in their hometowns with their crews. Like even if you don't have a crew, you're kind of stuck in your place. You can't travel. You know, you're not going to Thailand, and you're not doing these things that you're accustomed to doing in the whatever time it was. I don't know when it was. But it just happened, and Bob was correct. He did name it. I don't think he was there though. I think it was over the phone. He was on the phone when we were talking about it, and it was what I remember. It was like we were talking about it and trying to figure out this name and this and that. And Bob had said it like a couple times over the phone. We're like, yeah, whatever, you shit, Bob. And he's like, space tapes. And we were like, wait, what'd you say, Bob? And he was like, space tapes. And it was like, oh my God, Bob, you're a genius. That is so perfect. And so that's where the name came from. And then we just kept running it up, dude. It was just an idea. It's like, let's do an online video contest. Why not? Like, let's see what happens. And so we just kind of set it up. We got a couple sponsors, and we were off the ground. We knew we had Bob for the production, which is like a blessing to the sport right now, and he needs to be saved and cherished and like topped off. The kid's a gem, dude. And but seriously, what he does on the production side is like insane. And I hope we can continue to work with you in the future, Bob. But when we started Space Tapes, I remember saying, all we need is 10 teams. If we can get 10 teams, we have a contest. It's a dub already. We're doing a video contest. That's what we wanted. And then it just spiraled, dude. Spiraled. It was like we got 10, you know, but then 10 turned into 30 quick. And it was like unbelievable, like squads going nuts. It's like we have 30 teams, dudes. Like insane. And then the numbers are starting to go up too, because now we got 30 teams, and like what was the entry fee? It was like
I don't even remember. 250, 200?
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hot too. I don't think it was 100. It might have been like 200 or something. I can't remember exactly, but like it was kind of hot. So like these numbers are starting to go up, and then it's like, oh shit, this is kind of getting big. And then I remember just like over the time, it was just like, right, we got a 40, and then it was like 50, and then we hit like 75 teams entered. And then it was just like, oh, it was unbelievable, you know? How did this happen? And we had so much money because we had 75 teams that just paid entry fees. And then we just started farming, dude. Like, well, if we have this, then like we need more money. So we just started like, and everyone was farming. It was like, I mean, Dylan Miller got like Axis for us for $3,000, and like Derry pulled some shit, Quinn pulled some shit, I was pulling, and it was like we just farmed as much money as possible.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the sponsors right now for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
And then 72 teams submitted a video. Like 75 entries and 72 followed through. So sick.
And we're talking the likes of pro riders to guys you never heard of, probably.
Dude, the funniest shit ever, too, because, like, how dynamic these videos were was just, like, unreal. I don't think it could ever be recreated.
So that was the second part of his question was,
no.
What would it take to happen again?
I don't want to do it again, personally. Yeah. I want to do other things that I feel like are more appropriate for this time. But that was the most appropriate thing for that time. It just lined up. It was organic. It fell into place. That's why it worked so good. We didn't force space tapes. It just fucking happened.
Yeah.
And boy, did it happen. And how much fun it was watching all those edits with all the boys in Quinn's basement with Bob and heckling Bob. Oh, my God. It was incredible, dude. Oh, my God. It was insane, dude. That one clip, like, damn, we ate a couple mushrooms before one of the broadcasts. And that's, like, probably something a little dicey I shouldn't say, but, like, whatever. They're organic. We ate a couple, not an insane amount. We ate a couple mushrooms, and, like, the live stream will, like, trail a little bit because it's a little bit, latency. And so what we're seeing, and in the live stream, I'm going like this because my arms are lagging in what I'm seeing on the TV, so it just looks so trippy of me doing this and then seeing it, like, a split second later on the screen, and then Quinn's like, yo. Like, come back, dude, come back. But that was the best time ever, being in that basement and watching all these clips and feeling the love from the wakeboard community that showed up, dude. And everyone did an insane job on their edits. Like even the people that weren't pros, that they still did the best that they could do. Like I was saying earlier, you know what I mean? It's like no one just showed up and gave us a shitty edit. No one. Everyone did the best they could do, and it was so beautiful to watch. And, like, even the wake surfing video that had this, like, funny-ass timeline, and they kind of tried to film it like a little drama episode or something, and it was, like, the funniest shit ever, dude. And, like, thank you to the wakeboard community for doing the best that you could, because it made that the best online contest that I could ever be a part of. And, like, no, I don't want to do it again. I have plans on doing space tapes again, but it's not going to be the same thing.
Yeah.
I really have this idea that I really want to do, that I'm going to try to set up this year and then launch next year. So stay tuned.
Well, something.
I got plans, but, like, I don't want to do it again because there's no way it'll be that.
You can't do it again. That's just the thing. It's just you can't do it again because you got so lucky with. I mean, there's not a lot of luck, a lot of hard work, but there's a lot of luck of just.
Dude, it was so dumb.
It
was insane.
It was awesome.
It was great.
Talk about making a time that was really shitty to create a bunch of cool shit in wakeboarding.
And boy, people came out of the woodworks and they were winching and getting creative and putting together these funny edits or serious edits or just banger edits. And we got everything from all ends of the spectrum. And it's like, God, it was sick, dude. Like, thank you, wakeboarding, for doing that. Because, and the most beautiful part about space tapes is it will never die. Those edits are all on the YouTube and you can relive it anytime you want. And it's fucking gorgeous. And even all the live streams are up and you can go watch us fool around and me waving my, you can go find that clip, call me out. I do not care. That was awesome. And, like, thank you, wakeboarding. And thank you to all the sponsors that got behind that and made that happen. Yeah. And being able to pay out to, I think we paid out to 6 spots.
And a ton of prizes too, right?
Oh, a ton.
Cool prizes.
Yeah.
All sorts of stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah. So shout out, y'all. You know who you are.
Love that.